What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Lubar's Garage. Today we're going to be working on changing the oil for the very first time on my car. When I first bought my car back in 2023, the dealership that I bought it from actually gave me about 2 years of free oil changes. That amounted to about 2 oil changes every year, so it's like about 6,000 miles or so. And ever since moving back to Arizona, obviously that's null and void because I no longer go to that dealership anymore. So that brings us to today, which we're gonna go ahead and do our very first oil change on the car. We got our oil here, 0 weight 20, and we also have a Honda oil air filter, OEM. And what we're also gonna be doing is we're gonna be installing this Fumoto Easy Drain. If you know me and if you've been watching my videos, you know that I always love to install one of these because it makes the oil changing process a lot easier, a lot smoother, and a lot less messy. We're gonna go ahead and do that here today. First things first is we're gonna go ahead and get this thing up in the air, and we're gonna go underneath, get rid of the underguard, and locate where our oil plug is, oil drain plug, as well as our oil filters. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this. Also, another thing that I wanna mention is because this car is the Sport Touring, it's a 1.5 liter engine. It's not the 2.0 engine. The difference is that the 2.0 engine actually gets about 4.7 quarts of oil, and with the 1.5, it only gets 3.7 quarts, which is actually really great. It's not a lot, but what happens over time, you start collecting these jugs. About the third one in, you get a free oil change, which is great. Just wanted to go ahead and pass that information on. Just make sure that you're watching for the 1.5 liter engine and not the 2.0. All right, let's go ahead and get into this thing. We are under the car here. There is the skid plate. We're gonna have to remove a few bolts. We got one here, and this is what they look like. Phillips head. And then in the back here, you got a couple more clips. You got this guy right here with a flat head, and then you got another one right over there. And then the skid plate is held on by those little tabs right there. So once you take those off, this thing should slide right out. All right, guys, I lied. There's actually 2 more of these guys. One right there, and then one there. But then once you get that, this thing just falls down. There you go. And then would you look at that? There's your oil filter. Engine oil. There you go. It tells you right where it needs to be. Perfect. So let's go ahead and crack that thing open. Let's get this thing drained. Let's get this thing unscrewed. All right, guys, so this is my setup here. I just went and got a cardboard box just to make sure that once you do crack that bolt off, it's gonna definitely spray that way. And I just wanna be prepared and make sure that it doesn't get all over the floor here. I do wanna mention that the bolt is a 17 millimeter. Went ahead and cracked it loose, and now I'm gonna go ahead and ratchet it off. Let the oil flow, baby. Before we go ahead and loosen up that bolt, we're gonna go ahead and remove the oil cap. That way the air will push the oil down and it'll flow a lot easier and better. Just a little tip there. We'll just go ahead and leave that there, and let's go back down. Loosen this bad boy up. Other way. And this is why I like to install the Fumoto quick drain plug, because this thing's about to flow. Just gonna give it a go, guys. See how we fare. Oof. And I missed. Dang, I missed bad. That's all right. That's why we got that cardboard. Oh. Yep, there's making a mess over there. Well, there you go, guys. So messy. Look at this. Ugh, gross. All right, we'll go ahead and let that drain, and we'll be right back. Here is the current situation. We're just waiting for this to come to a complete stop. In the meantime, I went ahead and loosened the oil filter. I didn't have a special tool or anything, so I just used vice grips to loosen it up. Since I don't know where my oil filter tool is, we're just gonna go ahead and do it this way. Yo, this is rough. I'm so glad that I'm installing that Fumoto Easy Drain, man, because this is just So messy. Well, let me show you what's happened here. All this oil is just seeping through. Look at all that oil, man. We totally missed. This is rough, man. Yep. This is why I always install one of these. It makes it so much cleaner, easier. You have to deal with all this nonsense. It'd be rough out here, y'all. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and install the oil filter first, just so we can get it out of the way. Honda OEM oil filter. I bought this from a Honda dealership, not too far from my house, about 10 bucks. Not too bad. Okay, the part number is this right here. 15400 PLM-A02. That's your part number. But they have these always in stock, which is great. So, what we want to do is we'll go ahead and borrow some oil here from the floor. Thank you, floor. And we're just gonna rub it around the gasket here. And that just helps prevent it from seizing next time. It'll be a lot easier to remove. And there's our hole there. So we're just gonna go ahead and tighten this bad boy on there, or screw this on there. There we go. Perfect. You just want to hand tighten. You don't want to do anything more than that. And that's as far as it'll go right there for me. Now that we got that out of the way, we're gonna go ahead and start prepping our drain valve. And this is gonna be from Fumoto, and this part number is F106SX M14 1.5. I believe the 1.5 is just the 1.5 liter engine. Go ahead and dump this out here. And I do believe this is a 14 millimeter bolt here. What I like to do is I like to get some Permatex gasket maker, and I like to put it around the thread a little bit here. So that way when it goes in, it just creates a nice seal, because once this thing's in there, we're not gonna be removing it. And that's what it's gonna look like once it's in there. And I like this one because you can swivel this around, so it doesn't matter. Like when we plug it in, it's not fixed, right? So if we plug it in, we're screwing it in, that way we can adjust it. I like to point it down. We'll see if the car allows for it to be pointed down since we have underguard there. But this thing's super nice. It comes with like a little locking mechanism, this blue thing. And then this is for the lever. Let me get that off there. Okay, perfect. This thing's super awesome because it has this lever, has a little groove. So that way the lever stays in place, but you just lift it up, you twist it. That's how the oil flows. It flows from right up here. That's what I love about it. Super easy, super simple. Makes your life a lot easier and a lot cleaner as well. And then once you're done, you just put this thing back in there and you're good to go. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open. We're not gonna need too much, just a little bit. Don't need a lot, so we're just gonna go ahead and put a little bit here. Just gonna make sure I cover all the threads. It does call for a total of 1 hour for it to actually cure. So we'll go ahead and put it in, and then we'll let it sit for a bit. This is what it looks like now. Also, just wanna confirm that there isn't any obstructions or anything like that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the underguard back on. We're pretty solid. There you go, guys. You can have it pointed down. Let's go. All right, we're gonna button this thing back up and then fill it with oil and we should be good. Now that we got all that stuff buttoned up down there, it's time to add our oil up here. And again, this is the 1.5 liter engine. So this only needs 3.7 quarts versus the 2.0, which needs about 4.7 quarts. We are gonna be needing less oil, which means more oil for the next time that we can save. And in about our third oil change or so, we got a free oil change pretty much, aside from buying the oil filter, of course. All right, these are nice because you have the indicator here. This is 5 quarts. So we'll need to go down in about this section right here. Okay, perfect. Now that we're done with everything here, we're just gonna go ahead and turn the car on. We'll let it run for a little bit. We'll look underneath and make sure we're not leaking anything. All right, guys, we're all set and done. We buttoned everything up. And let's go ahead and just make sure we're not leaking anything. Looks like we're good to go there. We gotta go inside and reset the oil change reminder. We go here and we'll go to vehicle settings and we'll go to maintenance info. Go ahead and select reset items. We'll go ahead and reset oil and filter. And there you go, back to 100% life. Let's go. Good stuff. Well, that is a wrap for us today. We went ahead and successfully did our very first oil change on the Civic. Just a couple takeaways. This is the 1.5 liter engine, so it does only take 3.7 quarts of oil, and that is the 0820. It does say on your oil cap as well, just in case you forget. Also, we went ahead and saw how messy this oil change can be and why I choose to install the Fumoto drain plugs, because it's gonna be a lot easier. It's gonna be a lot less messy. We now have experience of how it goes down. So hopefully that was informative. Hopefully that helped you as well. Also, the other thing is we went ahead and learned how to reset the maintenance reminder on the screen on the inside. I want to thank you for watching this channel. Thank you for watching this episode. If you haven't subscribed and liked, please do so. It does help us grow as a channel, and I love interacting with you guys. So if you do have any questions or any comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you then, or we'll see you another time.